pretty good.
That was a good one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome back. I haven't had this one in a little bit either.
It's good. I
It's
don't
not
like
my
cherry.
preferred one, but then every time I drink it, I'm like, okay, never mind. It's good.
Okay, never mind. It's good.
Witch's brew.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Undiagnosed ADHD podcast. We are your hosts, Kirsten.
Cat.
Sarah.
This podcast, we were deciding on what would be the next thing that we want to talk about, and we just wanted to have a little fun, like get to know each other type of thing. So we are going to talk about all of our different tattoos and how many we have, and the meaning behind them.
Because we're so tatted.
Oh, yeah. Tatted up to
We're
the neck.
so tatted. You have no idea what I've got going on.
It's fucking liar.
Oh,
I'm the
no.
most tatted one in this group.
Before, let's just guess who you think has the most tattoos.
Literally just gave the answer.
Well, yeah, we'll let them figure it out. You could be lying. You'd be
We'll
lying
put a
through your
poll.
teeth.
Okay. If you had to guess, for sure, let us know who you think has the most. Or who you're surprised doesn't have the most. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Did it? Yes, it did.
Well, when did you guys get your first tattoos?
17. No, 18. 17. One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know when you're under 18, you have to get, like, signed by a parent.
Mm-hmm. My mom was there.
Okay, so maybe it was 17.
I think it was like 16.
Yeah.
16?
Mhm.
Holy cow.
My first tattoo was with my mom and my sister. We all have the same one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. I think I just started dating Alec. It was like the first year. This was 2019. No,
Were you like 22?
2020.
Hmm.
It was 4 years ago.
Yeah, I remember when you got yours.
I was 22.
Yeah, I guess.
No,
you're right.
I was 21. About to turn 22.
Okay,
That's
tomato,
what it
tomato.
was.
Important.
Still old. I wish I had gotten one so sooner.
I was following your lead on that one.
She said important.
Important. But it's important.
Which y'all never let us know your part on how to say it.
It's
Spiders.
important.
It's important.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get any tattoos earlier because my ex refused to let me get them.
Not laughing at you. I think that's funny because I had my first tattoo before I even started dating Tim,
Okay.
and so he didn't like tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I already had tattoos, and I wanted
Yeah.
more tattoos. He goes, "It's your body. You need to leave it as it's a
The
temple."
temple, yeah.
Color the temple.
Too late.
Stained glass.
Yeah, that's what my ex was. It was like a whole religious thing. Cause I'd always, like, ever since I was, like, 14, I always wanted tattoos. Especially some to, like, symbolize,
Mhm.
like, my mental health and, like, what I was going through and, like, overcoming hardships as a teenager and all the, bullshit
Mhm.
that I dealt with. And so I was like, I gotta get some. I, like, planned some out. And then we started dating, and he was like, I refuse, like, to be with a girl who has tattoos.
Okay, goodbye.
And so, like, you're not going to get any. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm never going to get any.
That's the hard thing about
So that
dating
sucked.
when you're young.
We're
And
just
it's
talking about
questionable. I know, that's what we were
this.
talking about last night. I know.
Changing yourself to fit,
To fit someone's
like,
mold.
the mold of your
Yeah.
partner.
Okay, so who wants to
Now
go
we got
first?
it. Okay, who was the youngest?
Sorry, what was that? And it's you.
You are you're the baby.
No, the youngest to get a tattoo.
Gosh, she said she was 16.
16.
Okay, what was your first tattoo?
It was the rose on my side with my dad's death date. Because
Aw.
roses were his favorite flower. So I said, might as well do his favorite flower with his death date on it.
Yeah.
That was just forever. Sounds really depressing. Like he died on that date, but like it sounds.
I get
way-
your meaning.
It
though.
lives on.
It lives on. Like, and it's also like I can remember, even though I slightly forgot this year.
That's okay.
So it's okay. But
It's
so there's
been
that
24
one.
years.
24
Right?
years.
24?
Yep, because I was 4.
I mean,
Yeah.
what made you want to get it?
I just wanted something for my dad, just like
Okay.
memorialize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I don't know if I even had any pictures.
Did you always know you wanted to get one for your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when like
That's sweet.
it was that one, and then which kind of turned into my forearm one. But like
Mhm.
before my forearm one, stupid little me boyfriends. I'm gonna get his initials. Okay, so I got a little black box with a green heart and his initials under the box.
It was ugly.
It was disgusting. I was like, this is so cool, and then I had to play it off after we broke up.
What were his initials again?
DC.
What
Which
are
is
your
my-
current husband's initials?
It's DC. So like it worked
You could have
out.
kept it.
Fuck no. So there was that. So I wanted to get covered up because I was like, everybody was like, what's it about? I like Washington, D.C.
You should be like, I like the DC comics.
Yeah. I had to come up with some bullshit. It's my ex-boyfriend's initials.
And how old were you when you got your ex-boyfriend's initials? So you were 16 when you got your
I
dad's.
was probably like 17, 18. So I was a very sound mind of what I was doing.
doing.
I knew exactly what I was doing. So then that happened, and then when I met David...
So that was your second
That was my
tattoo?
second one. So when I met David, his mom saw that tattoo and had already thought that I'd put it on my body for him. So I said,
You're like, sure.
oh wait, no, that wasn't my second tattoo. No, my second tattoo was the 4-leaf clover on my ankle with the 13 under it for Friday 13th. Because $13
just
tattoo.
like a-
Just shits and giggles because I can.
Okay.
I'll have one of those.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
so it was that one, and then it was the DC one.
So
And then after the DC one, I think it was the Stronger on my shoulder with the
Okay.
music signs, because at the time I was really into like guitar and like music, and I was in like a weird lingo with boys. So I was like, I'm depressed. I'm stronger now because Kelly Clarkson, you know.
Doesn't
Andor,
kill you, makes you stronger.
Andor was like a Sarah Evans song.
Oh, I don't know.
It was like it was more of a sad song. It was a sad breakup song,
Aww.
but it was about being stronger. So I said, "Fuck it, that's going on my shoulder."
Was there any thought into that one?
Nope, it was just
No.
it was just I wanted to say stronger because I am stronger with some music
That's cute,
sign.
though.
So it's like that, and
That's
then
sweet.
It's very cute.
um
I actually know quite a few people who have that just stronger tattooed
yeah.
on them.
Okay, so that's what, 4?
yeah, and then my bird feet, my chicken feet. Not my best moment.
Tell this story again. Just remind me of how
I don't
this
think I've heard this
happened.
story.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
Oh.
not dating a guy, but I was with a guy, and it was like my birthday or something, and he's like, I know a guy who does tattoos. He goes, what do you want?
That's never a good answer.
No.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know
said,
somebody. Was it in his garage?
No, it was at some guy's house.
Same
like, a
difference.
kitchen table.
Same difference.
Still terrible.
That's
Still
no,
terrible.
That's a red flag.
Yes.
And so at the time I had a cockatiel. So I was like, I want
A what?
a cockatiel.
Cocktail.
It's a bird.
Ah.
Her name was Handsome.
Cocktail.
She was my only bird. I
Oh,
loved
you
that
actually
bird.
had a bird.
I had a bird. Her name was Handsome. She was yellow and she had these really pretty like orange red cheeks.
Do you have a
Aw.
picture of her?
Probably somewhere.
Oh, I'd like to. I don't think I've ever
It's
seen
probably
a
on my
picture.
Facebook
Yeah.
way back when.
Let's stalk it.
But her name was Handsome, and I had to give her away because I just didn't have the time. And plus, my cat Rascal at the time was trying to kill my cat or my bird. So I
Your
said,
cat was trying to kill the cat.
my cat, yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Rascal.
So I wanted to remember my bird, and so I said, hey, I want to get some chicken or some like bird feet going up my leg, like as if she's crawling up my leg. And I said, here, look up a cockatiel foot. It was cool. Get to the house. He tattoos my leg. Come home. My mom's like, what the fuck? And I said, whatever. I don't know how long it goes by. Somebody goes, why do you have chicken feet on your leg? And I said, it's not chicken feet. It's cockatiel feet. And they're like, no, it's chicken feet. They have 3 toes. You have 3 toes for the bird feet. And I said, yeah. Cockatiels are 4.
Can you look up a cocktail feet? What?
So now it's
I gotta
chicken
know.
feet. Because I'm missing like the back
Little
claw
claw
or something.
thing.
So I'm missing a toe. So I have chicken feet
And
up my...
how many go up? What is it?
Is 4 on a cockatiel. Yes, I have 3.
Like a little.
I mean, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm fully gonna judge here. Even the 4 does not look cute.
Okay, well, whatever.
That's an. It looks like it's flipping you off.
Kind of.
It does. So no,
The one's really long.
Yeah,
so
that's an easy fix, man.
Just
Okay,
add another
but
one.
I'm covering them up.
With what?
I'm gonna get flowers all the way from my ankle up to my hip.
Oh, wow.
Because the
With, like,
bird
vines.
feet
You
go
are
from your
flowering
ankle
it.
to your hip.
I like the flowers, yeah. So
From the ankle to the
all
hips
the way up
To
to
the
my hips.
to the chicken feet on my thigh.
Yep, and then
Oh, your chicken's cross.
Caw, 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 caw. I saw you and I judged.
oh god,
I love you.
And how old were you when you got your chicken feet?
18? 19?
18, 19.
Oh, wow. So you're not even 20 yet.
No,
and you've
I'm
had all
not
these
even-
tattoos.
Yeah, so it was right before I met David.
So you had the DC, the flower, your dad, the stronger, the chicken feet.
And the clover.
And the clover.
Yes, I got that one already.
Oh.
And then you said flower twice, so it was
Oh,
clover.
clover, flower.
Yeah. And
Dad,
then
DC, chicken feet.
I have Forever and Always on my ribs.
I was there
You were
for
there.
that one.
Because I got it when David was in the hospital after his accident.
That one was impulse, but we
emotional.
supported it.
Yeah.
It was so sweet.
So he's getting Always and Forever tattooed on his
It's
ribs.
been a little,
It's been 4 years.
some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to
2020.
stop
Mhm.
messing around and get it.
So he needs to get the matching one.
He also doesn't have a lot of tattoos, though.
No, he's got his mom tattoo.
I'm crying.
You guys both have just goofy tattoos.
And then he's got dog tags with feathers or like wings in honor of his uncle, but it's
Yeah.
not finished yet on his chest. And that
Yeah.
was also done on a kitchen table. I was there for that one.
Huh.
So
Gives me so much
All my tattoos were at
stress.
professional places.
Same.
then I got the D
6.
behind my ear
Oh.
Yeah, you
that's
do.
That's
for David.
7?
7.
Yeah, 6 or 7. Yeah, I think 7. 1.
Clover, flowers, DC.
Well, the DC's. Oh wait, this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a giant one.
Yeah, so because I wanted to cover up the DC, I got the flowers. This is my sister, my mom, and my dad.
So you have 8.
So I have 8. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna put on.
She's gonna put mine on there.
I'm gonna put yours on there. I'm gonna put my grandpa, and then my grandma on there, and then I'll put you over here.
Oh, in the back?
You can put in the back.
I'm in the corner.
Yeah,
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
but if you're on my elbow and I need to elbow somebody, it's like Kirsten also.
Oh, wow. Here's one for the smack down.
Kirsten the
I
smack down.
mean,
See, there's some thought behind it,
that's not bad.
but I gotta get the 4. I gotta finish this forearm so that I can start this arm.
Yes, I need to finish my forearm.
So-
My whole arm. I need to start it.
2, 8.
Nice.
It's a good amount.
But I want more.
I want more too.
Yeah.
I want full sleeves.
Hell
And
yeah.
leg sleeves and arm sleeves.
Really?
Yep.
Yes. I did
I
not know
agree.
that.
There was one at one point. I've been contemplating a neck tattoo. I just don't know.
Kirsten, don't do it. It's so
I
unprofessional.
feel like under boob is like better than a neck tattoo.
It's
Because
so
that's my next
unprofessional.
one.
Please don't do a neck tattoo.
Don't do
That's
it.
that's why I'm
You can
waiting.
do one back here.
Wait till you are the CEO of your own company,
That-
and then you can.
That's why I
tattoo
haven't
it.
done it. It would be like one of the last tattoos I do.
Yeah. That way you're already established.
Yep.
No one needs to hire you again.
I've been working with Rachel forever. What are you talking about?
Will Rachel let you have a neck
Yeah.
tattoo?
You know,
She's like, I'll get one with you, actually.
Yeah,
Bro.
thank you. Like, you
Guess we're all
throw it up.
getting neck tattoos, guys.
No.
I'll just stick to under boob and the ears.
I
as
thought about
far
under
up.
boob too.
I don't think I'll go up
Sternum.
more.
I don't want like here. I would like underneath.
Under
but-
boob is, yeah.
You don't want here, but you want here.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, for
that's
some
just-
reason-
Explain it.
I don't know why.
Explain how it makes sense.
I don't know. I see people who have like their chest like women, and I just like I don't know. It's more cute.
I feel like
Yeah.
these things, like one here looks so, like, it's okay. But I feel like
Yeah.
their whole chest is like,
It
Well,
depends
I
on
feel
if it's well done.
Yeah, that's well done. I feel like if you're gonna do it, do
You
it.
gotta do the whole thing. You can't have like little patchwork
yeah.
friends. You need a whole cohesive,
Right,
like,
that's-
pretty
yeah.
piece.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could even, like, blend into your arm
Yeah.
sleeve.
Yeah.
If you're
I
going
don't
for
really
a
care for like on the top of your shoulder tattoos either.
Oh, really?
I know so many girls who have a tattoo on like their shoulder and
Mhm.
it's a flower. You know how many women have a
Yeah.
flower on their shoulder? I'm like, that
Flowers
looks
are
weird.
basic. And that's coming from me.
Yeah.
His
I'm
first tattoo's
calling
a
myself
flower.
out.
No, but yours was sweet.
It's okay.
It was for your
I
dad.
want a flowers tattoo for my family too.
I think it's just more sentimental. Like,
Yeah.
I want the birth month flowers
Mhm.
of all of the women in my family that I
Yeah.
was really close to.
Are we going on there?
Yeah.
She's
Sure.
like, no.
In the elbow. So I go
It's
elbow
fine.
somebody.
It's fair.
Okay. My turn?
Jeez.
Yeah, we'll just go
Go for it.
counterclockwise.
Cat's got 8. Let's see if he can beat that.
Yeah. So my first tattoo is from my brother who had passed away. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you the backstory and then how I got to where it is. So I always from like 10, 11, my brother really loved dinosaurs. He was 2 years old and knew every scientific name of a dinosaur and where they lived and the era they were in and what they ate, everything like that. And he loved the long neck dinosaurs.
Mm.
And so I was going to get a long neck dinosaur down my back.
That'd
From
be
my shoulder all the way down to wrap around, right?
Yeah.
For my very first tattoo, like that's what I wanted to have. It was kind of like small. I was gonna have his birthday on the top, like near the top of the head, and then like his death date at the tail.
Aww, that's cute.
And how much older than you was he?
He was 7 years older than me.
7 years older than you, okay.
So I never knew him.
Mhm.
My brother, who is alive, so it goes Tyler, Jason, Katie, me.
Mm-hmm.
Jason was barely 1 when he passed away.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, and so he was 4, and then Jason was 1 or was
Mhm.
born, and then 3 years later, Katie and I were born.
Okay.
So I was wanting to do that, and my mom was like, "No, you don't need a dinosaur like for your very first tattoo. It's gonna be so painful. Blah blah blah. You don't understand." I said, "No, Mom, that's what I want.
Let me do it.
Let me do it. I'm gonna save up." And she's like, "Oh my God, no! Don't even dare put it." She doesn't like death dates. She doesn't want, like, she thinks it's hard and it's very emotional. She doesn't remember anyone's death date. She goes, "I just want to remember them alive."
Like their life.
Fair.
So my sister and my mom and I went with them. They got a tattoo. My sister was like, "We're gonna get a tattoo matching whatever." She got a cross with his name underneath it for him.
How old was she?
We're twins, so 17, 18.
Like when she got it.
17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah. So her and my mom got the tattoo. They decided to do it together. I went with them. I wasn't working at that point in time, so I didn't have money for a tattoo. I was like, "Okay, whatever. I'll just wait until I get a tattoo, until I get money." And my mom was like, "Well, let's just get matching ones." So all 3 of us have the cross on our shoulder, same height or same length with his name. I'm the most atheist person in the group, and I have a cross on me. Like, and Katie, I don't know if she's religious or not, but she likes it because it was just simple in there. I love it because it's for him, but I really wish I didn't do it because it's not what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I just did it because
it was matching and they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even my mom says like she wishes it wasn't a cross because she's also atheist.
Okay.
But we still have it, and it was great. It was my first tattoo, and it wasn't that painful. It was fine.
Yeah.
My second tattoo was on my hip. It was me and my sister got another matching tattoo. And it's for my grandfather, and I drew it. So it's an infinity sign, but in the infinity sign is an anchor for the Navy, and it says, "I'll never sink because of you." And we were really, really close with my grandfather, and he had just passed away that year. So we got the tattoo. She has hers on her back. I have mine on my hip. And now you can even tell what it says because of pregnancy. So I want to get it moved to my forearm and like have it either covered up or lasered and just move it to something else.
So you still want to keep it?
I still want to keep it. maybe have someone like touch it up and make it look a lot nicer.
Yeah. Second try.
Right,
Mhm.
yeah. Then the third tattoo was my foot.
Oh, the flowers.
The flower, the water lily. Oy.
Oh yeah, that one's cute.
Yep.
This one was I was 19. I got all of these within like a year or two.
Okay.
I wanted a tattoo. I had money. I said I looked up a water lily, found it. It said cool. And went that night and got a tattoo
Why
done.
water
Nice.
lily?
I don't know.
Oh,
Why not?
My
cool.
one of my good friends has a tattoo on her foot,
Mhm.
and I really liked the tattoo on her foot. And I said I want a foot tattoo, and I don't know. The water lily popped into my head.
Hey, cool flowers.
A cool flower. And yeah, it's there. And my mom, when I came home, was like, "That looks like a weed plant. Why'd you get a weed
Does
plant?"
not look like a
You
weed
know.
plant in the slightest.
If you kind of hide that one right there.
I mean, not even.
No, it doesn't look
She goes,
like a weed
"You don't
plant.
even smoke weed." And I go, "Well, whatever."
You're like, I just wanted a pot leaf. Sorry.
What if, yeah. What if?
So the funny story is, before I got this tattoo, I was 19. I was dating my ex, and we at the time would always go to these auctions every week
Mm-hmm.
to just get drunk. And they would refurbish them and then resell them.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
you did
Yep.
tell me that he was into that.
Yeah. One of the nights we went, they had dropped.
yeah.
They bought this big, giant freaking cassette radio player, whatever thing, literally probably the size of your couch.
Holy cow, that's huge.
And they went over a speed bump on the, like, you know, the Lowe's carts.
Yeah.
It had that, and they went over one of the little bumpies, and it toppled over. I really fast went to go catch it, slipped past my hands, and landed on my foot.
Ah, my foot hurts.
Pain.
Yeah.
Pain and suffering.
My big toe, it just hurt, and I had to keep walking. And as soon as we got into the car, and keep in mind, his family doesn't cuss. And I am like, get in the car, and I sobbed, and I was like,
Aw.
fuck! Just let it all out. And then, like, a week or two later, I went and got my tattoo.
Jesus.
And my toe was black and blue. My toenail was, like, disgustingly
And you
Uh,
still decided to get the tattoo?
Yeah.
I would have
You are a
waited.
brave soul.
Yeah, and so the picture on my
Yeah.
Instagram is purposely cut off from my toe, so you couldn't see the nasty toe. So that was that one, and then
I
I
was gonna
don't.
say you can move your foot now. It's really close to me.
I was really close. Sorry. So then I didn't get another tattoo until when was the next one? My flower at my arm.
You were working where we were
Yeah.
working. Was that the very beginning? Was it before
It was
you
during
quit the first
2020.
time?
It was before. Yeah, it was before I quit the first time.
Okay, because I remember when you got it.
Yeah, you came in
It was-
fresh.
Mhm. It was so pretty. I mean, it's
Uh-huh.
still so pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love it. Why'd
I
you
like
get
the
it?
purple one here.
Thank you. So it was fresh. His just beginning stages of divorce, and my friend at the time, her and I were talking about getting tattoos for like a long time. We were talking about like different tattoos that we wanted to get. Her and I, we saw this one, and because it has the little flowers and it has like the actual butterfly wing.
Mhm.
So purple is her favorite color, and she was gonna get one. The wing was red for my favorite color,
Okay.
in the same spot. She didn't get hers, and we had a falling out. So now I just tell people it's for metamorphosis and changing of life, and those dogs are so loud.
I don't know what she's barking at.
Wonder if she hears the people.
Probably they'd be partying out
I
there.
know. I hope you guys can't hear it. Some mariachi music going on.
That's what
I
I
think.
hear every Saturday. It's
It's
great.
crazy. Yeah, it woke me up. I said, "Oh, what is that?"
What is she?
They be barking all morning.
I know. I
Maya, stop.
parked and they were barking.
Yeah,
Yeah, they heard you.
Auntie's home.
She hears any sound, any car, and it's like, intruder in my house? What are you doing? Okay,
Anyway,
so you
falling
have that's 4. You have
Mhm.
falling out.
Yeah. So,
That's painful
Yeah.
and awkward.
and awkward. So I just have it there. One of my tattoo ideas is to turn my whole arm into a sleeve with butterflies and flowers.
Okay.
To kind of intermingle with it.
No one has to know.
Yes.
Except we all know now.
Yeah. So after that one, the next one was
Sorry.
Oh, was your phone?
Yeah.
Oh,
the next one was the shoulder,
okay.
and it's a quote about imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you had that.
Yeah. That's with my other friend that we're still friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're still
Phew.
yes.
You think you would learn the first time?
You would think I would learn the first
Not to
time.
get friendship tattoos.
Girl, you would think that. I don't know the quote off the top of my head, so bear with me as I go scrounging for the picture of
Go
it.
look for a picture of your tattoo.
Yeah, because I don't see it, and I literally forget the tattoos I
Uh-huh.
don't see.
Yeah.
And I go, oh hey, that's nice.
I have that.
Oh, that's right, that's there.
That's how I feel about the D behind my ear. You can't see it.
I'm sorry, every time you say.
I have a D behind my ear. It's a big D.
It's a big D.
I was tipsy when I got it.
Oh gosh.
Y'all were there.
We were all there for that one.
That's fun.
I loved it.
Your turn.
I would have gotten an A, but Alex said it was a stupid idea.
You know what? Your body, you do the
And
fuck
I'm
you
a
want.
people pleaser. Okay. Tattoo. Quote.
Okay, so it says imposter syndrome is a funny little liar designed to keep you safe but terrible at making you strong.
Mm.
So, imposter syndrome, of course, it just tells you all the lies about yourself and you feed into it, and it's just trying to overcome all the things, right?
Yeah.
Designed to just keep you in a safe little bubble and never get out.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's what her and I decided to get tattooed. I was getting that tattoo, and we double checked the wording. And I went first. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden you hear him go, "Uh-oh."
Uh-oh.
And I was like, what? And he goes, oh, nothing. Then he just said something over there. And I go,
Oh.
okay. Lauren goes second. She gets hers tattoo done. There's no uh-ohs. I took a picture. I posted it. No one said anything. And I'm looking at the picture like hours later, and
Yeah.
I go, there's no O in an imposter in this tattoo. It was imster.
Imster.
Yeah. And so we go back over there, and we tell him, hey,
Like, you spelled it wrong.
You spelled it wrong. And he goes, well, did you check it? I go, hers is right, and she was after me. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah, well, the healing process has already started, so I can't fix it. You have to come back in a couple weeks. So I go back in a couple weeks. I was like, what do you mean? It's been like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just
Fix it.
Give me an O.
so I go back. I know. Give me no. Give me this.
Yay.
So I go back and he takes he gets tan, he makes the S, tans it out, and then makes
Okay.
an O out of it. And then you can't even
Okay.
tell anymore. So you look at it now and you're like, oh, that's totally cool.
So he put 2 S's.
He put 2 S's.
Ding dong.
Impster.
Imposter. Yeah.
Imposter syndrome.
Sandra.
Impster.
Yeah, so that was that one. 4 months later, I got my thigh tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
and it's my moon sun dreamcatcher tattoo.
I love. That's my
Love
favorite
that
tattoo that you have.
one.
It's beautiful. I
It
love
really
it.
is.
So pretty.
It's my
The
favorite
line
too.
work is so.
And it's the same guy.
Oh, he can do line work, but
I
he
would
can't
not
spell.
have gotten back.
Here's
If
the funny
he-
thing: is he even said, "I suck at writing."
Then why the fuck are you a tattoo artist?
He goes, "Wording, man, the little foo-foo stuff is not for me."
Every artist has their own
right.
style.
Yeah,
But
but
if you're not good at it, don't do it.
well, I'm like, well, can you copy? And he goes, yeah. I go, then there should be no issue.
Yeah, like don't freehand it.
Right,
Type
yeah.
it up in a cute
It
font.
was, yeah, and exactly. It was typed up. And I was like, you should be fine. Whatever.
I don't know. I'm not a tattoo artist. I don't know how hard it is.
I know, right? So, yeah, I went back to him, got it done. It's the green in the tattoo that's on there is Nova's birthstone for August. So
Cute, I didn't know
What
that.
birthstone is it?
it's the green
Emerald?
one.
Emerald is May, because that's Monica's birthday.
Oh.
Hers is Emerald. Green.
August birthstone is the Peridot, Spindle, and Sardonyx.
Okay.
Oh, Peridot.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For some reason, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah. So hers is like that green.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I love it. There's also like lighter ones. I didn't really care for the lighter ones.
Oh,
I got,
yeah,
like,
no.
the
It kind
dark
of like
ones.
a yellow
Yeah.
green. It's kind of ugly.
Yeah. So, this one hurt like a mother trucker.
How
man.
far up does it go again?
It goes to the increase in my thigh
And how? Where does it stop?
to just about my kneecap.
That's a decent.
That hurt like a mother.
Really?
This, oh yes.
See,
The
down
knee-
to like your bone
your knee,
area.
yeah, your bone and your fatty parts are the most. Yeah, so you get down. I'm like, oh, that's okay. I'm laying down. I'm like, and I'm just like, motherfuck. And I was like, and at that point, Lauren was like, because she went with me both times, and she goes, Kirsten, you literally just shut the world out. You get into this zone, and people try talking to you, and you're just like, don't care. And she goes, there was one point he wasn't even touching you, and you're just like, motherfuck.
I mean,
Fucking
it's still
fuck.
painful.
The air, you're breathing on it. Get it off! And so he did that outline, and I go, that's nice. We don't have to do anything else. And he goes, no. And I go, oh, fuck. 2 hours. This tattoo was 2 hours. The longest at that point I've ever had. And he would go over here. He'd go over here. I'm like, God, fuck. And he goes, well, do you want to finish any more? And I go, how much do you have left? Like an hour. And I said, just do it. Just get it done.
Yeah,
I'm not coming back.
doing this again.
Yeah. So yep, so it's done. The healing process would probably be worst for this one
Really?
because I remember showing you, and the line work because it's so fine.
Mhm.
Whenever my thigh would bend, it would stretch and pull, and I was just like, ah.
You can't not walk and sit and move.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd see me like walking and having to like throw my leg out and just sit down. Remember?
So it doesn't have a chance to be still and heal.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
You're constantly stretching and moving it.
Yeah. But this one, there is definitely scar tissue on there. So like, if you
I couldn't tell.
if you
I
rub
also
over it,
don't stare at it.
well, like okay, so
Or
if you
touch
rub your
it.
hand over this one, you can't feel anything, right?
Yeah, not really.
Just
no.
feels like
Yeah.
skin.
Mhm.
Well, there's bumpies. But this one, like, if I would show you, there's certain parts where you literally can
Like,
feel, like, yeah, been raised. I showed you-
Alex back is like that.
yeah. So they dug in too deep.
Mm-hmm.
He was probably like, this fucking tattoo, man.
Well, his are very traditional with like the thick lines. So you've got to be
Oh yeah. This
heavy-handed.
He's what was next? This one, my mermaid. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. Okay, now my last one. So 7 is my mermaid piece, where she comes up mid thigh all the way up to the ass. A little bit of cheeky there. She is not even done yet. Little feet.
But as long as your sock is on.
I'll put it right there. I started getting this year. So far, it's been 10 hours. Jesus. 2 5-hour sessions. I still need another 5-hour session to have her finished. Her tail has started to have the outline of her little finny fins, but the scales are not there. Half of her hand is not there. So, she's beautiful. She's a Viking warrior.
Why did you want to get this one?
I love mermaids. And I am really into Viking shows. Just a fun fact. I love Viking shows. I've watched almost all of them. And I just
Did you watch Vikings?
Yes.
Nice.
I watched a few episodes.
Yeah. They're so
They're hot.
good. They're so
It's a real reason why you like the Viking shows.
right. But I wanted a Viking mermaid because I didn't want a traditional mermaid, foo-foo girly mermaid. I like to pride myself on being a badass bitch. and I wanted a warrior mermaid
Yeah.
because I've been through so much. I've overcome so much, and I keep fighting. So I got myself a little mermaid, Viking warrior, and there's gonna be more pieces to it to go down.
Some badass piece.
Okay, sorry, Leia was distracting me. What would you like to add to it?
I'm going to add a wrecked ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to add some other sea creatures that got like warrior gear on,
Mhm.
like armor and stuff. I might add a few more little like background mermaids and some other stuff. So it's gonna like the Kraken, like yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope.
Cool. Ooh la
I
la.
know.
The whole warrior thing.
That's dope.
You know when you wanna go
When
get
I
it
have
finished?
money.
Fair.
Well, my tattoo artist for this one, she is based in California. She's Sierra's.
Mm-hmm. That's right, and you have to travel for that.
Well, she comes to Arizona every now and then, but she's been in Sweden for a while. She just got back, but she's in California.
Yeah.
I just don't have the money to finish it right now. So as soon as that comes in, I will finish it.
Mhm.
And then I probably am going to pause tattoos altogether until I'm done with school.
Good idea.
And then I can just pick up,
Yeah.
you know? So.
That would bug me if it wasn't done.
I know.
Oh, yeah, no, she needs to finish.
Yeah.
Like, this needs to get finished before I stop.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that would bug me.
Yeah, 10 hours is a long time.
Well, it was like 5 hours and then 5 hours.
Yeah, but still, it's a long time.
I did 7 on my forearm, and that was too long.
Thankfully, they have
the numbing spray.
Yeah.
No,
well,
that's
the
godsend.
The spray that she would put on, it would numb it for a minute and then it would wear off, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
But there's this cream that you can put on 45 minutes before, but you have to like let it bake, kind of. So you wrap it in.
Kind of like a lidocaine type of cream.
Kind of, yeah. So you put it on there and then you get saran wrap it up, let it sit for 45 minutes, and then you're good. You don't feel anything.
Mm.
I did that the second one. And I actually fell asleep.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like...
See, I'm a weirdo. I kind of like the pain.
Oh, yeah?
So, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you're weird. No.
Please.
No.
No pain. Lidocaine me up.
For real. I'm just like, my hip one for my grandpa, I did laugh because it tickled a little bit. But otherwise, I'm just like, the pain.
They're tolerable.
What was your most painful one?
Probably the forearm.
Really?
That one hurt because that was my longest. Most of it was like
ribs.
My ribs hurt like a 2.
So
I also have a very high pain. Yeah,
as they're going over.
My bra. Like, that didn't hurt, but it was just this one because it was such a long.
And they're probably going over.
Yeah.
Because he had the outline, and then he had a color, and then he had a shade.
A lot of coloring.
And then after we had like an hour left, and I was like, "Can you do something to it because it hurts?" And he had spray, and he knocked out the rest of the hour with it.
Did it help?
It fucking hurt.
What was your most painful one?
Honestly, it's a toss-up between the thighs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like your dream catcher would.
The Dreamcatcher had parts of it where it hurt, and I had nothing those 2 hours. This one, 10 hours here. So, I would just be sitting there and like, God, just be done already. Just be done already. And it was a constant thing in my head. I'm like, is she going to stop? Is she going to move on? Is she going to, move on to something else?
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of shading in this tattoo. Like, she had to color in. So, yeah. I'm not looking forward to the scales.
That's good. It's a lot of little lines.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is she gonna maybe use like a one needle?
I don't know.
Gun. Because I love the single needle tattoos. They're so dainty and
I don't think
love them.
There's no daintiness in this tattoo.
Warrior scales.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I don't know, but I know that Sierra has the cream, so I'll be taking the cream from Sierra.
Good.
Myself.
That's a good idea.
Alright.
So you have 8.
I have 7. Mm-hmm. I thought I had more. I didn't know about the ribs.
Surprise.
Hey, if you didn't get the D, you guys would have been.
I always get the D. So I had to.
You would have died.
Give me the D!
Such an impulse.
It really was.
It was fun.
It was
we were all
fun.
there.
It was a great time.
At least
cute.
didn't even hurt.
It literally was. You're like, we should get a tattoo.
I wish you guys would have gotten one.
And then you got a tattoo.
What was I gonna get?
You can get our initials. Duh.
Get an S.
S and a K.
Or
Sick.
Yeah.
anyways.
You.
I was 21, turning 22. I got my first one. It was a friendship matching tattoo with Sierra on my forearm. Because I grew up very religious, so I was never originally going to get tattoos. But then, like, as a kid, I was like, oh, no tattoos, your body is a temple. And then when I became a teenager, I changed my mind about the tattoos. But I didn't want them to be, like, covered because I just didn't grow up with that being normal. So I wanted to kind of hide it. But I also wanted it to be, like, in a trendy spot, you know, like, cringy. So I was like, oh, inside of my bicep, I can, like, put my arm down and you won't be able to see it. Or if I'm wearing a shirt, you really can't see it that much. But it's, like, our two personalities. You guys have seen it. It's, like, the skull hand and the dainty hand, like, Pinky Promising. Because that was, like, we had gone through breakups together and COVID and like all the lockdown drinking and we bonded.
Yeah.
So we got those tattoos and she got the same one, I think, on her forearm. And then I also got another one the exact same time. We just knocked out both of them. It's a Bible verse on my ribs. It's John 14:27. And I know you're not religious or anything, but
I'm familiar with that one.
I was living with a cat because I was going through a breakup and I was homeless.
Right.
And you probably understand the first guy you date and you think you're gonna marry, or you know the one you do marry, and then it ends. You're like, what do I do?
Sorry.
Cute. I'm glad you stifled that one.
I'm like, oh.
You're like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it was all I knew. I had no idea what I was going to do. I felt so scared. I like, was completely dependent on this guy for, like, emotional needs. Not financial needs, but just, like, every other need. I was like, oh, my God, I am a part of you, and now without you, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I was, like, sitting in Nathan's room, and I was like crying and like praying, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like so freaked out, and I could like hear God like just telling me to trust him. And then like I think the next day I like came across this verse like I was reading, and it was John 14:27, and it was just talks about like the peace of God, how he gives you peace, and to not be like don't let your heart be troubled or be afraid. And it really resonated with me, and I like just clung to that verse quite a bit while I was like mourning the loss of this relationship and trying to move forward. And so I didn't get like the words of the verse. I literally just got John 14:27 with a cross, like a little teeny tiny cross, on my ribs, and it didn't really hurt that bad at all. I think I got the ribs done first, and then this one, and it took him like maybe 30 minutes each tattoo, and I regret getting both of them because he did not do a great job. Right. But for my first tattoo, I didn't know what I was doing. I just trusted Sierra. Like, she had one tattoo. And so like, oh, I trust you to find a good artist. And the line work is really crappy. Like, especially on my little hands. It's not my favorite.
I get that.
I may get it like lasered off, truthfully. Like, not that I love Sierra and I love the meaning of our tattoo, but I just hate what it looks like now. And I don't want to get it covered up because I'd rather put a tattoo somewhere else. Plus, it's big. It like takes up my whole forearm. Like, if I were to get it covered up, I'd have to get something even bigger. Might as well just sleeve the whole thing, and I don't want to get sleeves.
Right.
So I got those two in 2020, like in December. It's like a birthday present.
I remember that.
For both of us.
So I went to your birthday party.
Yeah, we came back from getting the tattoos for that, and then got
Mhm.
drunk.
Same.
This one.
It was my
It was your divorce.
my divorce
day,
anniversary.
And then you did the worm.
They did.
So I have the video to prove it. It's so cute.
We don't need to show that
No,
video.
we don't. That's just for my eyes. And yours. Did I send it to you?
You
Do
did send it to me. I don't think I saved it.
Oh, I have it. Still there.
There's so many memories that pop up from that day. So many.
Yeah, so I got that one. I got those two, and then I honestly can't tell you when I got my next one, but it was a little bit more impulsive. Sierra was going to get a tattoo and was like, hey, do you want to come get a tattoo with me? I'm going in like a week. And I said, oh, sure. I don't know what I want to get, but I started freaking out. I'm like, I want to get something meaningful. I'm not like a, $13 Friday the 13th tattoo kind of gal.
It's fun.
I want it to be meaningful. And so I was like, okay, well, what could I get that would be cute? Like, where could I get it? That's like also not super in your face. Because again, I'm not trying to get big, bulky tattoos. And so I ended up on my grandma's favorite flower, or flowers, oh, corny. But I got this little guy for my grandma. It's her, you guys can't even see it.
Well, I've seen it all the time.
Yeah, this was my grandma's favorite flower. And I wanted to put it there because, it's not like super in your face, but it's also like in a maybe unique spot, I guess. And so I got that one and I loved it. It didn't really hurt at all.
I've heard the ankle, like that area doesn't really.
Yeah, it didn't hurt like in the slightest bit. Again, I kind of like the pain, so I was like, oh yeah, I love getting tattooed.
I love it too.
And then 3 years ago now, because it was my dad's 50th birthday. I remember this. I went to Florida, and my stepsister and I, had been talking about wanting to get like sister tattoos. Not necessarily matching, but something cute.
Right.
That would symbolize like us being sisters, because she only has a brother and I only have 2 brothers. And so when our parents got married, we gained sisters. And so she was like, well, she was dating a tattoo artist at the time. And he did some good tattoos. Like I don't know if most of her tattoos are from him, but she has a lot of tattoos from him. And he does insane work. And she's like, he'll do it for free. I was like, sign me up. I'll get a free tattoo. Say less. And so we were trying to find something cute with like our birth flowers, but also like the constellations of the stars, like of your
birth.
What's it called? Like,
I know what you're talking about. Like,
yeah, like I'm a Sagittarius.
Your zodiac.
Your zodiac star. So we ended up getting our zodiac, like our own zodiac stars, but with each other's birth flower on there. So it was like us together, like her flower and my stars together, and then hers was her stars and my flower together. And that one's on this side, and it's my biggest one.
I don't think I ever knew about that one.
I told you they're hidden. It's this one.
Oh.
Yeah. It's my biggest one, and it's tiny.
Yeah.
Compared to your guys' tattoos. But it was my biggest one. And I love it. It was cute. It was fun. I got to have her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, all up
in the business.
In my junk. It only hurt as it got towards the bottom, like more towards like my waist area where it's like kind of ticklish. And I was like, oh, okay, this kind of hurts.
Yeah. Am I gonna laugh or am I gonna cry?
Yeah, it was one of those things. But that's the only tattoos I have.
4.
I only have 4.
Wow.
Yeah, but they're all meaningful. Like Jesus, my grandma, my sister, my friendship. There wasn't any that I was like, oh, just because. But after I get married,
You
I'm
think
gonna
the
get
A?
my spine tattoo. No, I'm not getting an A tattoo.
Aww.
I might incorporate something for him.
Okay, what's your spine tattoo?
I haven't figured it out yet. Like, I have ideas, but I haven't figured it out yet. But I know I want it to be top to bottom. And not like my back, but like the spine.
Just the spine.
Yeah, because I have some ideas about like a cross mixed with certain flowers. Because when I was, a teenager and, emotional and
I have a whole
going
Pinterest
through all
page.
my like mental health issues, I wanted to get, and I found some really cool ideas on Google. It's the now I'm not gonna remember the flower. It's like the lotus flower, because it grows from the dirt and it grows from the mud. And I was like, oh, that's me. I grew from the mud and the garbage of my life. And I saw a really cute one where it's like the big lotus flower and it kind of gets smaller and smaller. I was like, I've seen those fine. Those are cute, but then I was like, I hate it now that I'm 26 and not 16. I'm like, oh, I hate that. I never want that on my body. So I wanted to figure out something to still represent everything that I've been through, like mentally, because Lord knows I'm not the same person that I was 10 years ago and been through a lot. And so I want to like incorporate like my faith and what I've been through, and I don't know. I want it to be something that I didn't find online and then got it copied.
Yeah.
You know, like this, the one that Sierra and I got, it was a copy from Google.
Oh.
The flower on my ankle was like a copy from Google. This one on my ribs is the only one where like he designed himself, because we gave him like, here's a flower, here's constellation, just design it. And I love that, where it's like no one else has that tattoo. So I don't want it to be like, oh, I like this Google one.
That's what this one is. But then my mermaid one, I gave her like 3 different types of mermaids, and she took it and made her own.
Yeah, and
like
see, I like that, because that's what tattoo artists are for. They're artists. Like, I want them to express themselves too. So I just gotta figure out what I want and sit down with someone.
You know what's so funny? Because I have this in my tattoo thing.
Oh, that's cute.
But I always wanted like a phoenix for rebirth, right? But also a dove and an olive branch for love and peace.
That'd be
That's
cool.
cute.
So those are just little things. And I had those from 16, 17. Like,
Yeah.
just Pinteresting. Oh, what are some good tattoos I could do? But I get like wanting it to be like have that same meaning, but it be original in the design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want anyone else to have it. I want it to just be unique to me. Alec is the exact opposite. Oh, yeah. He just wants tattoos to get tattoos. He doesn't care as long as it's traditional. He'll find a cool one online and he'll be like, put it on my body.
Nice.
He has so many tattoos.
That's crazy.
Have you seen all of his tattoos?
No. I've seen the
he's got the back one, and he's got the one right in front, and then he has 2 words. He has words in, I think, Italian on his shoulders. He's got the giant one on his bicep. He's got the chest piece. He's got the stomach piece, and his whole back is done. And he wants to be completely tatted. His friend just started doing tattoos, and he did his calf for free, and wants to like build his portfolio. He's in Tucson.
I drove to California.
Yeah, I know. But now he got a spot at an actual shop.
Nice.
So now he's got to charge people. And I'm like, is there a friends and family discount? So eventually when Alec has money, he'll go and get some more done. Because he wants to do like the ankle part, but doesn't know what he wants to get yet. But yeah, he's like, I don't care what it means or anything. I want to do, because he's in the Navy, so he's got obviously like the Navy tattoo. Cringe. Just kidding. On the front. And then he's got the ship on the back, so he kind of wants like that leg to be like his nautical leg.
Get it.
Yep. You guys can have matching leg sleeves. Just go together, get matching ones. That'd be cute.
True.
But then he hasn't really talked about the rest of his body. As long as it's the traditional tattoo, like style to fit, so everything flows. Because he doesn't like, and I don't either, like the patchwork tattoos where like it's different styles all over.
I don't like that either.
I love like when it flows and it's like cohesive, but like you do you, whatever you want to do. If you like it, as long as it's on your body and you love it, do whatever works for you. But
okay,
I don't know when he's gonna get another one. But I want to get another one so bad. I'm just like itching, but I have to wait.
I know.
I have less than a year though, so I'm excited.
That's true. These are some of the ideas for
Ooh.
my
That's a
nautical.
dope.
Nautical.
Look at that.
A seahorse.
A seahorse.
Oh, okay. I can see it.
That's my leg. But look at that one.
Kraken.
I love that.
Right?
That's really cool.
Who's that?
It's a sinking ship with a kraken.
Oh, that's cool.
Eating
Like
the
that.
ship.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be awesome with your little Viking mermaid.
Yeah. And I was thinking about, because I like to read so much, getting, like, I've seen the tattoos where they have the books in them, and you close it, and it's closed, and you open it, and it flips open, and it has, like, different things. That's what I would.
That's
what I would do.
cute.
It's magical.
It's cute. Do you want more tattoos, Kat?
I want to get the under boob piece.
Like, do you want it under your boob, or do you want it right here?
Like, kind of, like,
Oh.
like mid, like, between and then under. But, like, I want to do, like, motorcycle related. With, like, gears or, like, a chain.
Cute.
But, like, I have to see it drawn, because I was talking to David about it. It has to, like, I can say what I want, and I know what it looks like in my head, but I need somebody who's, like, really good at, like, mechanical stuff and drawing, because otherwise it's just going to look really janky, and I don't want something janky.
Yeah,
have you looked up, like, ideas?
A little bit, but I'm not finding anything that I like, because that's not what I have in my head.
So you kind of have to just, like, talk to the tattoo artist and tell him or her.
Yeah. So that's I want to do that one, and then I'm kind of I'm saving my back. We're gonna do get lions. For like David and I, like your male and your female lions, because we always we watched Lion King when we were started dating. We're like, we could get realistic half of a lion, realistic face, and then the skull. It's half and half.
I've seen those, yeah.
For male lion, female lion, and if and when we have kids, we can start adding cubs.
When?
To my back.
When
yeah, so kind of a little family piece on my back. And obviously I want to do more of the family flowers. So this is the girly side. And then this is your tomboy. I want to paint up girl. I want more mechanical things. Yeah. I even want to incorporate cooking, because I still like cooking. I mean, I would like a chef's knife, but God forbid I work anywhere, there's a knife on my body.
Then no one has to see it though.
Put it up here where
I'll put it right on my bicep.
Yep, where you can cover it with the shirt.
So I want to get a chef's knife. But I guess just more, again, I want to be fully tatted. I want a dream catcher. This was before I met you. I wanted a dream catcher. But again, it has to be done.
It has to be, yes.
Nicely.
It took me a long time to find one I really wanted.
And that's why I'm that's cool. Yeah, I don't like that one. It has to be nicely done. I want something on my foot.
I love Kelly's foot tattoos.
I bet.
So cute. Did you see Kelly's?
Yeah, it's cute.
Them.
One step closer.
And her little flower thing is so cute. If I were to get another one, now, I would want to add some more things to my grandma's flower, about my grandma. And be her little, because I love her. I love her so much.
I love my grandma too.
Best friend. But yeah, I don't want to be covered. Alec wants to be completely covered, crotch down, everything. And I'm I want to see your skin. Like, I want to see
Mm.
something. I don't want to just see ink all the time.
You
But
can see his face.
yeah.
Unless he
That's
touches his
it.
face.
Oh heck no.
Is he gonna do his neck?
I feel like
No.
if he can
Okay.
tell you not to get a tattoo with his initials on it, you could tell him
Yeah.
no face,
Fair.
no neck tattoos.
Okay, no. He said do whatever I want to do.
So then get an
But
A.
he still thinks it's stupid, and I'm a people pleaser, so I'm not going to
Then you could do the same card.
get something.
You
You
heard.
could say, you could do it if you want, but I think it's stupid, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, but he does not care. He doesn't care what anyone says. He is like, I admire him. I wish I could be like that.
True.
He just does whatever he wants. But we're poor, so money for tattoos is scarce
Yeah.
because we got bills to pay,
Yeah.
Tell me what
dogs
you
to
plan.
feed. Yeah, I know.
Dogs are expensive.
I want to move them next year over to the like refrigerated,
Mm-hmm.
healthy
Mm-hmm.
dog food,
Yeah.
not the processed kibble anymore.
I'm right there with you.
But also, like, is it cheaper? Because it's
Make it
$40
yourself.
for just a week of food.
Yeah.
You could make it yourself.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
You
I
just
wonder
buy
how
all the
much.
stuff and then.
That's
Yeah,
what my dad
because you
does.
can make the little meals for them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even meal prep for myself, but meal prep for the dogs.
Yep.
There's like chicken and peas and
Carrots.
carrots, maybe some rice.
I'd love to
Call
go
it a
raw though for Aprilia.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but like just like strictly like your meat,
Oh,
And,
just
like,
like meat and eggs.
meat, eggs. Obviously, still get like your fruit and veggies, but
Mhm.
like in more of like a puree or like a powder form.
Oh, okay.
That way, it's still like she's getting her bones and
Yeah.
she's getting
Mhm.
her.
My
Yeah.
friend has my dog sat for her. She would have me make a broth for them. But it was like the
Bone broth?
for dogs.
Oh.
It was like a protein shake, but it was like bone broth for dogs.
Interesting.
And
Yum.
yeah, so you should little scoop in there and get some water,
Oh.
shake, and then you pour it around their kibble to like,
Mm.
but it gives them the extra
Right.
nutrients. And
Yeah.
stuff. I had never heard of that before, so it was really interesting.
That's cool. Yeah. But, yeah, they're expensive, so. Eventually we'll get more tattoos.
Uh-huh.
Who knows? I'm curious to see who's gonna get the next one. Out of the three of us.
I mean, probably me to finish my tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's all the tattoos I got.
That's all I got. Hopefully, you guys are able
Yeah.
to learn so much more about us here.
All the tattoos.
All the tattoos.
The regrets, the meaning, the sweet ones, the stupid ones.
The regrets.
The regrets.
No regrets.
She got a tattoo. No regrets. You kidding?
The only
totally fucking
tattoo I'd get
kidding.
on my face would be like my eyebrows. Like,
Fair.
if I
Done
tattooed
that.
my
Oh,
eyebrows.
I've done that.
There you go.
Now we're
It
at
came
8.
off
Now
though.
we're
It did come off.
Does it still count?
Yeah, it was done.
Huh?
If that is, do we count your DC one?
Yeah, because you
You've
still can
covered
still
it?
see it. You still see it right there.
There, this one you
Let me
can
see.
still see a
You can still
fine
kind of little
amount.
see the box, the shape of the box.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You can still kind of see my eyebrows. Just right there. Just this one. This one was great. This one's already gone completely. But it was done. I went through the process.
Good job.
So 8.
Cool. We're tied. There wasn't a
Twins.
competition though.
It wasn't.
Wasn't it?
With Kirsten, everything's a
That was it.
competition. Sorry, I forgot. Please
It's
forgive me.
You're forgiven.
All right, I gotta pee.
Same.
We gotta wrap this up.
Join us next
Wrap it
time.
up.
Bye.
Bye.
That was
Like, that
awkward.
was so awkward.
I know. I was like.